From hotspots to hidden gems, this is your guide to all things local, the LA Unscripted way from the boutique beauty Astor Hotel. A Hollywood hideaway, urban oasis, and restaurant retreat, all located in one at the iconic intersection of Hollywood and Vine. Now LAU with your key inside the IT destination, making headlines in Forbes, Sunset Magazine, the LA Times, and more. Hi everyone, I'm Dana Devin, and for the next half hour, it's a SoCal staycation from one of the most top-rated reservations in town. Let's get right to our first unscripted approved hotspot where sweet dreams come true.
Well, it's pockets of experiences that I think really resonate a lot with the Hollywood crowd, and particularly the working Hollywood crowd. The Astor is actually three things. One being a hotel. We have 35 suites to the hotel, and then we also have this rooftop on the top, which is called Lemon Grove, which is open to the public. And then we have a private members club, which is contained on our second and fifth floors, where we have a number of amenities, including a full gym, fitness area, fitness studio, Pilates studio. We're on the top of the Astor, which we call Lemon Grove. And it's got a lot of landscape spaces by design, and we have a lot of open space. And we fill the rest of that with a lot of plants and flowers, so we have different gardens. You see we have everything from succulent plants and desert to a rose garden.
I think it's something that a lot of Angelinos are really hungry for. I think, you know, we can get into our little cars and everybody has their own routines, but here at the Astor, they get to come and they all are like-minded individuals, a lot of them in the same industry, and they get to build community with one another. This is Astor Park.
So they can come here and work here all day long, and they can come out to this amazing pool and work all day long?
Yeah.
As a member?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yeah.
And then you can go work out?
Yes. They work by day, and our hope is that by evening they play with us. They could stay and enjoy the club lounge and have cocktails, or they could go up to our rooftop and enjoy dinner at Lemon Grove, or they could start their day here and have coffee and work out. In my dream world, a place that members stay all day.
Oh my gosh, and if you were a work from home person, I highly, highly recommend checking this out because this is gorgeous.
No, it's great. It's really great.
It's a great location. You know, we're right on I would refer to as the preferred edge of Hollywood. The Capitol Records building being across the street, in addition to the iconic intersection of Hollywood and Vine. But it's also an easy access. We're basically where the valley meets the city here at the 101 freeway, just at Vine Street, and it's really accessible. So it's got a great location. I think Hollywood's come a long way over the last even 20 years with the development of hotels. I think this epitomizes that revival in terms of just the kind of social club that it is, and we'll continue to work towards that.
They say home is where the heart is, but when you're living the unscripted way, local hotels are where adventures await. So I dare you to book and let us know how a 24-hour escape shakes things up. Now let's see why our Jasmine Simpkins can't stop raving about her latest fun find.
Tonight, we're taking you into the heart of Mid-City where community is the cure. Welcome to Recreation Cafe.
Recreation Cafe is a 7-year passion project to create a community space where people can share art and music. Every Friday night, we host Paint Social, where you can come and jam out and paint. We do live music every Saturday night. Great shows. We have a show called the Big Brass Band. We do a reggae night. And then there's also a very unique space in back where we built a speakeasy where we host live music twice a month. Besides the restaurant and all the art that we do here, we have a whole community center called Recreation Center where we host free yoga, dance classes, pottery workshops, all types of activities. I've always been an artist. I started off in television in front of camera, and I was lucky enough to have a small little run on Young and the Restless. I did a small little show that some people know called Even Stevens for the Disney Channel. I built much of the space by hand, by myself, all the finish work I did on my own. And the beauty of that is it feels homemade. I opened up the space to the whole community and let people come in and paint. You know, we had tables full of paints and smocks, all these great supplies. We had a DJ performing music throughout the day. It was really fun to see. You know, we had kids in tutus. Some little girl in a tutu painting the wall. This is the photo wall that shows the process and all the different stages. You can see here where people are painting inside the wall. Someday, 100 years from now, some crazy person's gonna, you know, tear this place apart, and they're gonna find some messages from the past, from this community.
I love that you actually have a message that went in the wall as well.
My name is Nick Spano. I built this place out of a dream. It's the first thing I've done that required everything. I hope you find a dream in this life that is worth everything.
Was it worth everything?
It was and still is. What I love about Mid-City is that this community is very much reflective of the community I grew up in Altadena. It's got a lot of diversity, a lot of culture, and it feels like a small town. That's also part of what this space is all about, is creating a home for people. You know, it says it right at the front door, welcome home. Everything here is house made. Mom's pasta, which is my mom's recipe, incredible dish. Our tacos are incredible, neighborhood approved. One of our famous dishes is the Crenshaw Cowboy Fried Chicken Biscuit Sandwich, which has an interesting story because there's a gentleman that lives in the community known as the Crenshaw Cowboy. He was an unhoused individual who was on the corner of Crenshaw and the 10 freeway for 27 years, and he would build art out of trash. So before I demoed the space, his name's Lavelle, I invited Lavelle to live in the building and turn the space into his own art show so that people can see him as an artist and not just the guy on the corner. Our mugs are made by a neighbor that lives down the road. The easels that you paint on are made by a neighbor that lives 2 blocks away. This place has really become a community experience.
You kind of built your own real life Cheers.
It is a little bit of a Cheers. It's always beautiful. No matter what time you come, the people are beautiful, the space is beautiful.
Where do you go for some local R&R and a refresh? Let us know, and we just may meet you there. Now, where in Los Angeles is our Olivia De Bortoli?
If you're one of the 1.4 million members of IEHP and you need quality care quickly, know that there's a network of over 8,000 providers ready to help.
I'm a board-certified general pediatrician here at Loma Linda University Children's Hospital, and I've had over 26 years of clinical experience. Ever since I was a child, I had the dream of becoming a pediatrician, and that's what I love, that's what I do, and it's just an honor to serve the children.
I was a competition tap dancer. Everything relied on sound, everything relied on hearing. When I had my migraines, I was unable to move, I was unable to listen to my music, I couldn't tap, I couldn't dance, I couldn't perform. And that really was bad.
Well, so good to see you. Chelsea, I knew her since she was about 10 or 11 years of age, and I've been treating her since that time up until she became, turned 18. She suffered from chronic migraines. And that can be very debilitating. It can affect all aspects of life. They became more frequent, more progressive, and became more debilitating. We actually have a pediatric migraine or headache clinic at Loma Linda, and we send our patients there for management.
They were so determined to figure out what was wrong, and they weren't like, oh, this is just another case of a kid that's complaining about headaches and then moving on. Like, no, they actually went through and found out what was wrong and had like EKGs and MRIs and all that just to figure it out. Through IHP, I was able to not only just get the care that I needed, but I was able to access the doctors when I needed them. I can fully function at the capacity that I used to be able to before I had the migraines with the care that I was able to get with IHP.
It's just so rewarding to see that we worked together with myself and the neurologist to help her get better. She's thriving, she's graduated from college, she's married now. So it's just an awesome thing to see that even though she had a serious health condition, that with the coordinated health care that we were able to give her, that she is thriving and doing so well. IHP has made it really easy for us to get patients referred. A simple referral, the process is smooth, streamlined. The access is very excellent in this area. The biggest thing for me is knowing that her care was done as a team effort with Loma Linda Children's Hospital and IHP, and we were able to make her better and be able to thrive as a young adult today.
Absolutely, IHP has changed my life. They're here to help you, and they're here to make sure that you get the help that you need so you can do the things that you love.
Living the LAU way means rediscovering your own neighborhood or getting lost in a brand new one. And as your LAU tour guides, here where the celebs stay and play, LA Unscripted from the Astor will be right back. Cheers! Welcome back to LA Unscripted, where we check in so you can check out. I'm Dana Devin, and today we are bringing you the IT list of local busts from the Michelin key-winning Astor Hotel and Social Club. Now, our sponsor suggests this address for your GPS.
DK Law isn't just a law firm, it's a community cornerstone and a place where people are treated like family.
If somebody asks me, hey, what is true advocacy for you? It really means being almost like a family member. It's with that mindset where if you entrust in us a time of your life where it's the most difficult, we want to advocate and be a fiduciary to somebody as if you are our family. DK Law is a personal injury law firm, and we're based here in Costa Mesa, but we service clients all throughout the state. Cases such as car accidents, truck accidents, motorcycle accidents, bicycle accidents, pedestrian accidents, personal injury law to include dog bites and premise liability cases when you fall and it's the negligence of the property owner, for example. It's personal injury law in general. Personal injury law, ironically found me in a very vulnerable state in my life when I got a call when I was a first-year law student from my wife. She was involved in a pretty bad accident. We actually had retained counsel during that time, but it wasn't the best experience, I'll just say that. Going through that experience ourselves and that turmoil, I was like, you know what, I know that I could do a better job. And so from that is where DK Law, the concept and all that was born. Fighters for You is our law firm, DK Law, standing up with people in our local community and abroad and supporting those communities in a lot of different initiatives. It starts with clients, but then these clients have family members and they have friends, and it's our way to be able to go and connect with all of them and make sure that we could absolutely make a difference both inside the courtroom and outside.
Memorial Day is coming up, and it is extra special for you. Why?
As a veteran myself, I served 6 years in the United States Army. What I can tell you is freedom, it's not free. To the core of myself, I understand that. Memorial Day is, for us this year, we're actually doing a giveaway where we're giving a brand new motorcycle away to a veteran who needs transportation. We support the two-wheel community and the four-wheel community. That's just one way of appreciating and thanking our veterans.
Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao. Why did you want to partner up with him?
DK Law partnered with Manny Pacquiao because I believe Manny Pacquiao is the essence of somebody who fights all the way. Our slogan, DK Law all the way, DK all the way, kind of coincides with the way that he's built his career. It's somebody with integrity, it's somebody that he's a national hero. We believe that the philosophies that he carries inside the boxing ring is the way that we carry ourselves inside the courtroom. The law firm that you end up retaining is such a very critical and valuable person that you need in your corner.
We launched LAU as your go-to local inspo, where we try it first and report our real recommendations right here. And we have many more musts from the Astor Hotel coming up.
City of Hope's mission is to advance access to care for those who are touched by cancer. So in our early 1900s, we had community fundraisers in the LA area who were really focused on providing care for patients who unfortunately were touched by tuberculosis. And what was known then as 2 tents in the desert has now turned into a large City of Hope, where we are actually focusing on a larger concern, which is cancer and diabetes care. The Doherty campus here alone is over 100 acres. Wow. Quite literally, this campus would not have happened if it wasn't for fundraisers and volunteers who are committing their time to make truly this City of Hope grow and happen. We're very lucky in that City of Hope has about 25,000 volunteers nationally who are committed to City of Hope's mission. Right behind me, we have volunteers who are donating blood. We have volunteers who are helping people find their way around campus, just being a friendly face.
My brother Matthew was a patient here. We got to see firsthand the care and compassion here at City of Hope, and after he passed away from cancer, we knew we had to continue his legacy of love. Over the past decade, we've been able to raise over $435,000 in honor of Matthew for City of Hope. We've delivered over 10,000 toys and gifts during our annual toy drive. We've delivered over 1,200 love notes, little gifts to patients during Valentine's Day. We've also been able to give special care packages to families that are here with practical and meaningful gifts that help them throughout their journey.
City of Hope has grown so much in recent years. We are in California, Illinois, Georgia, and Arizona. Because of our physical presence and all of that great work that we're doing, we are really lucky to have community members in those areas who are fundraising for us.
Fireflies West is a group of advertising, entertainment, and marketing professionals in Southern California that ride bikes to raise money to fight cancer. Over the past decade, 12 years or so, we've raised over $6 million for the City of Hope. We hope to keep doing that year after year. Each year when we do a tour for the City of Hope, there are typically 40 to 50 riders on those tours.
Each day of our annual tour is somewhere around 100 miles, give or take. It's 6 to 7 days of riding that distance. I will say that the California coastline is full of my tears. I tend to get very emotional, and I'm not the only one. I think most people in our group that are riding really realize the strength and the impact of what we're doing.
Hope is at the center of what we do, and everyone has a role in impacting hope. Anyone can start a fundraiser. Anybody can, host and volunteer. Our volunteers believe in the work that's happening, and our patients are inspired every day. Our volunteers are what remind our patients that they're not alone in this experience.
Experts suggest a staycation can help avoid burnout. And trust me, today's well-being break has been a sensational stress buster. Did you know more than half of California's residents report they are in very good or excellent health? Now our sponsors with more good vibes.
We've all been there, that heart-stopping moment your phone hits the pavement. Well, thankfully, we have Verizon Mobile Protect, and Verizon's Matt Weller here to help keep us protected. Matt, I hear you dropped your phone once, right?
I did. A younger version of me may not have been as careful with my cell phone as I should have been. I'm sure that's music to my parents' ears. I would never admit it to them in person. And we're definitely not going to talk about whether or not that phone had a case or not on it. But take it from my experience, the value of Verizon Mobile Protect to make sure that you have something as a backup plan before an accident happens. The Verizon Mobile Protect is going to be an extra layer of security and really bring some peace of mind because it goes beyond those reactive fixes like I dropped my phone and cracked my screen and need a repair. It's going to cover phones, tablets, and smartwatches against damage, loss, and theft. Plus, it comes with same-day repairs where available. But at Verizon, we know protection is about more than just fixing those devices. So that's why it's also going to come with digital safety tools like the ability to silence spam calls, scan your devices for viruses, even send identity theft alerts works. So it's going to make sure that you're protected both from a device and hardware perspective, but also digitally as well. Without a service like Mobile Protect, cracked screen replacements can run you up to $449, or if you have to replace the entire device, it can get in the neighborhood of $1,500. So it's really important to make sure you're proactive before something happens and make sure you're protected. In most locations, you're going to have a $0 deductible for cracked screen repairs or fast battery replacements on select devices. So you can protect one line for just $19 a month, but maybe you're a big family with all sorts of devices to protect. You can put everything on there that Verizon Mobile Protect covers for just $68 a month. And now's the time to take advantage of those prices because open enrollment on device protection plans ends on Sunday, May 3rd. So make sure you go to verizon.com/mobile protection to see the terms and conditions and find the plan that works best for you.
I love tech. Let's talk about the latest tech that's covered under Verizon Mobile Protect.
Yeah, so Verizon Mobile Protect is designed to protect the latest tech and allow you to enjoy those top of the line devices without having to worry about something going wrong, right? So let's start, we've got the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra right there. That one's a personal favorite of mine, but have to shout out the S26 is out now. So make sure you head on down to your local Verizon store and check one of those out in person. Really great new phone from Samsung. We've also got the TCL Tab 10 you see right here. Of course, tablets included under Verizon Mobile Protect. So this one's got that nice wide screen for watching the shows, movies, games that matter most to you, but also the versatility to be able to accompany you wherever your day takes you. And then finally on my wrist here, we've got the Samsung Galaxy Watch 8 Classic. This one, a classic look style watch, but it's also so customizable. Everything you see here from the screen that you see as your watch face to what these buttons on the side do to what it tracks. It's really like having a lifeline right on your wrist.
How can people learn more?
So for Verizon Mobile Protect, visit us at verizon.com/mobile protection. But really, come on down to your local Verizon store. I can't recommend enough going on and working with one of our reps to find the plans that work best for you. If you're an AT&T or a T-Mobile customer, bring us your bill and we'll scan it right there in store and show you how your dollar goes further on Verizon.
Amazing. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Sadly, it's time to check out of our staycation. Thank you so much to the amazing Aster for letting us go off script. Where will we be next? You never know, but I am headed back up to the pool. Good night, everyone. I love you.